Lucy with Rossmönster, and today I want to show you around our latest Transit 148EL. Before we step inside, I'll talk about a few exterior highlights. When it comes to exterior highlights, we have a Fiamma awning all the way up top, and then we have aluminous rear racks with an aluminous deluxe storage box, as well as the aluminous ladder and tire carrier. Let's step inside. Before I go into the specific components of the vehicle, I'll talk about design highlights as well as the overall layout. So starting all the way up top, we have a pine tongue and groove ceiling, and that's going to be walnut stained to match the other walnut accents throughout this rig. As we move down from there, our wall panels are going to be painted white. All of our cabinetry is 5-panel door, and that's going to be painted in Sherwin-Williams iron ore. We have a nice backsplash here in the galley area, and then we have walnut butcher block countertops in our galley, a walnut table in our dinette, as well as a custom upholstered leather bench seat, and then all the way on the floor we have Acacia flooring. When it comes to layout, we have that small dinette up front. Our galley is going to be on either side. We have our wet bath over here on the driver's side, roomy closet here again on the driver's side, and then in the rear we have our fixed bed, and that's going to be over top of our garage, which is going to store our plumbing and our power systems. I'm going to start in the front and we'll work our way back. All the way in the front of the vehicle here we have a little dinette. So as I mentioned, this is upholstered in leather. We have a walnut table on a lagoon mount, so that can swivel in and out of the way. And then our backrest is going to be on some hinges from RB Components, so that can lay out into a bit of a day bed position. And then we have some storage beneath. Above this dinette, we just have our uppers. These are going to be on gas struts for assisted opening and closing, and have our V-latches to ensure that they stay closed while in transit. And all of our cabinetry is going to have these leather pulls. Moving rearward, we have our galley. So starting over on the driver's side, we have a Ruvati 15x20 workstation sink. And again, we have the backsplash behind that sink. Underneath that, we just have an open storage bin here. There's no removable gray water tank because that's going to be exterior mounted on the vehicle. And then moving over to the passenger side, we have a 2-burner Empava induction cooktop. We have a 20-inch flip-up walnut butcher block countertop extension. Beneath our Empava cooktop, we have a Cruise 200 isotherm fridge and freezer. So that's going to be door style. The fridge and freezer are going to be separate. Moving rearward again, we have a Breville oven microwave. So this is a nice versatile option that can be good for some quicker meals while out on the road. Moving back from there, we have our wet bath. So this is going to be 24x30. We have a bifold door to get into it. All of the walls are going to be brushed aluminum. We have a custom teak shower grate in the bottom there. And then we have a Separette toilet that's going to be housed in here as well. This has a shower curtain, so you can either leave this door open or close it if you'd like. And then there is a separate lighting zone inside here as well. Moving rearward from the shower, again, we have a bifold door, and that's going to take us to our closet. So we have a removable closet rod up top, and then we have adjustable shelves. So as they figure out what they want to take on the road, they can adjust those shelves as needed. All the way in the rear of the vehicle, we have our fixed bed. They're going to sleep widthwise in the vehicle. At the head of the bed, we have some touch-enabled reading lights, and we also have a nice little storage cubby here with a lip, so that'll be great for keeping their phone charged or Kindle or whatever else they want during the night, easily accessible there. When it comes to ventilation, on either side of the bed, we have a half slide window. And then as we move forward on the passenger side, we have a Sierra Lawrence T-vent window, and that's going to have the awning style windows at the bottom. We also have a Dometic Penguin AC unit up top. And then to keep this rig nice and warm, we have an AquaHot hydronic heat and hot water system. So that's going to service our indoor sink, our wet bath, and our outdoor shower, and keep this vehicle 4-season capable in the winter months. All the way in the rear of the van, we have our garage storage. So both of these cabinets are going to be made of black hex ply. We have some nice storage area down the center here. Starting on the driver's side, we have our plumbing cabinet. So in here you have 30 gallons of fresh water, and then we also have storage for that AquaHot hydronic heat and hot water system. As we move over to the passenger side, we have a nice strip of lighting so that you can load and unload at night, and the switch is going to be back here as well. And then in our power cabinet, we have 800 amp hours of lithium iron phosphate battery bank. We have a 3,000 watt inverter, and we have 300 watts of solar coming in through the top. That wraps up this van. Again, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a tour. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.